Alright, hello guys, welcome back to the channel, Milko here. And earlier I uploaded a video about Natsu Dragneel and there wasn't any info on the other units that are going to be available on the summon gate. But this time it is here. So Lucy, Heartfilia and Mard Geer. So they actually didn't make the summon gate only for one unit only. So Lucy Heartfilia here is going to be a unit from the rare summon gate. But for Mard Geer, he's not going to be one of those rare summon units. This one's gonna be a free unit. So what does these two going to bring along with Natsu for us here in Global? Let's check them out. So okay, Natsu here, we already look into it, so we're gonna skip the whole Natsu thing. So let's just go straight into Lucy Heartfilia. So okay, probably this Lucy is one of the skimpiest characters you can find on any manga. So yes, every time on any occasions, she will always wear skimpy dress. Doesn't mean I didn't like it, but yeah. Okay, enough about that. Let's take a look at the leader skill first. So recompense summoning. So okay, it's going to boost 60% all parameters to light types. Critical hit damage by 150% plus a huge boost to light elemental damage at 150% as well, plus a 15 damage reduction from light and dark types. I think pretty usable, especially if you plan on bringing these units for guild raid. Because mostly on guild raid, those squad that you're gonna make are mostly mono squads. And especially this will be good if you plan on abusing to the max on all those Omni Plus system. So okay, for a mono light squad, this leader skill is not so bad. Now let's take a look at the Brave Burst, Uranometria level 4. So okay, I think all of these fairy tale units naming on the skills are going to be like this, all of them. So okay, BC requirement is going to be pretty high at 35, yep, that is high. And this chick is going to bring you a double AoE. Wow. So the first one will be a 19 hit AoE light attack at 420% BB attack modifier. Plus if there are any light and dark types enemies, she's gonna cast another 10 AoE attack. This one's gonna be also at 420% BB attack modifier. So it's not going to be so high. So okay, this Lucy is also gonna have you guys get attack defense recovery buff for 3 turns, and the rate is pretty okay. It's at 160%. Hopefully this can be raised from the enhancements later on, because 160 is not so good for current meta. And okay, the next two parts are really extremely good for a lot of things. So slight damage reduction from all elemental types by 10% plus a slight boost on OD gauge. This one will fill your OD gauge instantly by 8%. So the last two here is really good, especially if you can enhance the attack defense recovery buff from the enhancements later on. But all of them, even though she's not gonna bring so much damage, it still is going to be good for utility. And now let's check out the Super Brave Burst, Uranometria level 5. BC requirement is surprisingly a lot less than the Brave Burst counterpart. And of course, this one's gonna be another double AoE. The first one is going to be a 25 AoE light attack at 620%. Plus, if there are any light and dark enemies, she will also cast a 10 hit AoE attack at the same BB attack modifier, which is 620. So okay, not so high again. She will also boost the critical damage of light types by 35%. Okay, I think this is kinda not so high, but still okay. And slightly boost spark damage of light types by another 35%. Hopefully this one can also be enhanced later on, but this one again is only for light types, so it's going to be stackable with the normal spark buff plus the critical damage buff. And lastly, hugely boost light elemental damage by 175% for 3 turns. I think this will also make the mono light squad be viable again for Frontier Hunter. I think so, but if you want optimal results, go with mono fire for now. So okay, so far I think mostly are buffs and utility, and the Super Brave Burst does not have that elemental damage reduction like the Brave Burst plus the instant OD fill. However, let's take a look into the UBB now before we go into conclusion. Okay, Uranometria Max again, yes. Okay, BC requirement for the UBB is kind of standard at 34. And again, this will be another double AoE attack, just like the Brave Burst and Super Brave Burst counterpart. Okay, 28 AoE light attack at 1800% BB attack modifier plus another 10 hit AoE attack if there are any light or dark. Hang on a second, I think I got it wrong. So it will only, so the Brave Burst and Super Brave Burst will only be activated on this extra AoE only on dark enemy types, and the attack element will be light. So I'm sorry about that. And this one will also have a BB attack modifier at 1800%, so not so high I guess. Plus this one will also boost your critical damage by 350% for 3 turns, enormous boost to light elemental damage by 500% for 3 turns again, and then enormous dark damage reduction by 100% for 3 turns. So okay, I think this unit is specifically going to be used if you plan on using this as lead or sub unit. It will definitely be a mono light squad. Yes, everything will be specialized on dark enemies, especially the UBB here. It only will be effective against dark enemies. So let's take a look at the extra skill now. Legendary Celestial Mage. Okay, just like in the manga, I think. Okay, I think extra skill here is pretty good. So this one will give you a elemental damage negation for all allies and then raises normal hit amount. I think this one's only for herself though. And boosts all parameters accordingly. So 10% when silver key is equipped, 15% when gold key is equipped, and 20% when diamond key is equipped. I think you can only choose 2 of them because we are only gonna get double sphere slots on these. So obviously we're gonna equip the 20% ones and the 15% ones. However, I still don't know what these spheres are gonna do. I might be wrong. I really do hope that there are all going to be some really crazy OP spheres. And Lucy here will also add 6 elements to attack for 3 turns, effect to BB, SBB, and UBB when diamond key is equipped. So I guess the diamond key here is going to be her main sphere that you're gonna equip. However, for the silver key and the gold key, I'm not sure what they are gonna do. But yes, Lucy so far is all about utility. Okay, now let's check out the enhancements. Alright, the first one is pretty good, 30% boost to all parameters, but that's all that she's gonna get because of course you're gonna get a lot more as well from the extra skill. And then boost critical hit damage by 100%, okay, pretty good. Boost elemental damage by 75%, okay, I think these 2 are good but not really that vital to take. And then for 10 skill points you can make Lucy has a normal hit into AoE stuff. This one will have a chance to proc at 20%. However, this one will have a 50% damage penalty, so I think this is not so good. So okay, turns out to be true. However, it's quite expensive, which is at 30 skill points. You can enhance the BB's attack, defense, recovery boost by another 10%. So it's going to be 170%. So I think not so good, but still okay. Okay, similar to the counterpart from this batch, which is Natsu, this one can also have an enhanced leader skill on the critical hit damage boost by another 100%. However, on this one, you're gonna have to spend 40 skill points, which is I think not so good and too expensive. So I might want to skip this one. So okay, the next one is pretty good because this one will boost the SBB spark and critical damage boost by another 15%, which is only for light types, and this one I think is a must take from her. Bonus spark and bonus critical damage, I'll take it. And of course this will be, okay, confirmed, this one will be all about utility. This one also has a status ailments negation for 3 turns effect added to BB and SBB, and this one will require you to spend 30 skill points. And I think so far from what I see, I think this one will be a must take for her. The next one, you will also have a defense boost relative to attack at a 70% conversion rate effect added to your BB and SBB. This one's pretty good as well. And the last one, okay, sadly this effect will only stay on the Brave Burst and not added to Super Brave Burst. The elemental damage reduction will be enhanceable by another more 5%. So in total it's going to be a 15% damage reduction from all elements. So what I'm gonna build on this one if I ever got her. So okay, I think I will want to make this Lucy go into Omni plus 2, and you will take the BB all element damage reduction by 5%, so 30. And then the status ailments negation or the defense boost, that's another 30, 60 skill points so far. And of course I will take the spark and critical damage boost for light types, which is 15, so in total it's 75 now. And of course I'm going to take the 30% boost to all parameters, so that's 95 already. We only have 5 and we can't take more on the enhancements here, so you will have to go to either Omni plus 1 or plus 2 to have another 15 skill points. And what I'm gonna take is probably the either boost critical damage or the elemental damage, whichever will do, but I think I will go with the elemental damage because this Lucy is going to be specialized against dark enemies, so I will want more of the elemental damage boost. And I think I said Natsu was good, and Lucy is kinda okay if you plan on using this for guild raid only, because mostly it's going to be a mono light squad utility and buffer. So okay, that's enough about Lucy. Let's move on to the next one, which is Mard Geer. Okay, I followed Fairy Tail, I read it up until the end, but I still does not remember this guy. So okay, this one is going to be the free unit of this collaboration event. Let's see what she does. I mean, he does. So alright, I'm gonna skip the normal attack stuff. Let's go straight into the leader skill. Curse Magic Mastery. Okay, 60% boost to all parameters for dark types, okay, and greatly boost BB attack by 300%, not bad. However, it's only going to be activated only when your HP is above 25%. I think that's okay. I thought it was gonna be like above 75%. It's not going to be effective. And above 25%, that's easy. And hugely boost dark elemental damage by another 150% plus 10% damage reduction from light and dark types. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a free unit? This is so good. But sadly, I think this is going to be limited to a mono dark squad again. So let's take a look at the Brave Burst now. Memento Mori level 4. BC requirement 26, pretty low. And it's going to be a 26 dark attack AoE at 370%. Okay, that's pretty low. Greatly boost BB attack by 350%. I think this is going to be enhanceable as well. Boost own max HP by 15%. Own? Only himself, but let's see until the end. And this one turns out to be a status affliction unit. Well, this one's only going to be for himself. He can inflict sickness, poison, paralysis, and curse at a really high rate, which is at 80% from the Brave Burst. Not bad. And not many more effects on the Brave Burst, so let's move on to the Super Brave Burst now. Memento Mori level 5, of course. And okay, for the Super Brave Burst, I think the BC requirement is pretty low at 28, not bad. And it's going to be a 31 AoE dark attack on all foes, and the more you use it, it will add more BB attack modifiers. So each use will be at 580%. So in total, you can only boost this twice, I guess. So 1.160k BB attack modifier in total. Not bad. And he can also boost BB attack for the squad at another 350% again. And then boosting own attack and defense at 120. Restores own HP. And again, a status infliction for himself at the same rate, which is 80%, the same one with the Brave Burst. Sickness, poison, paralysis, and curse. So okay, I think it's pretty selfish, but I really think he's usable because he has that BB attack buff from the BB and SBB. So if you don't have a BB attack buffer, I think you can use this one. And I believe later on this guy can be enhanced on the BB attack modifier there on the enhancements. Now let's move on to the ultimate Brave Burst. Yes, the same naming kind as all the Fairy Tail units so far. Memento Mori Max. PC requirement is 30, not bad for a UBB, that's actually low. And it's going to be a 34 AoE dark attack on all foes, that's AoE. And it's going to be a 34 dark attack AoE at 1800% BB attack modifier, which is pretty okay, especially for a free unit. And then he will boost BB attack by 600% and boost max HP. Okay, this one's not owned, so the whole squad at 35%, pretty low. I think all of the new units that has boosting max HP on UBB, most likely it's going to be at least 40%. And damage taken enormously restores own HP for 3 turns. Not usable. And all status ailments infliction. So okay, not so good. What about the extra skill? Absolute Demon. 10% boost to all parameters of dark types. Okay, this is good for all allies. Add resistance against 1 KO attack when HP is below 20%. Okay, Angel Idol, so I guess usable for Colosseum and arenas. And if you equip the Book of END on this guy, he will have a BB attack modifier boost at another 300%. That is actually really good. So okay, so far pretty good for a free unit. Now let's check out the enhancements. Okay, only a 20% boost to all parameters, that's not high. And then boost attack relative to remaining HP. At most you will get 50% boost. And then again, boost attack when BB gauge is over 50%. So in total, if you take both, it's going to be 100%. And only an 80% boost to spark damage. This one will cost you 20 skill points. Okay, not so good. Boost critical hit damage at 50%. Okay, not so high again, but then again, it's a free unit. Negates attack, defense, recovery, reducing effects. Okay, not gonna take this one. Okay, so if you take this one at 30 skill points, you can make the BB attack boost gets another 100% effect. So in total, it's going to be a 450% BB attack boost. So this is really, really good. It's a free unit and it's a BB attack buffer, and he has quite some other good tools, especially for dark unit, mono dark unit squad. And the last two here, he will have quite a good chance on activating BB, SBB, or UBB twice for a turn. If you take both with just at 30 skill points, you will have a 30% chance on double proc on BB, SBB, and UBB. So okay, not bad. Actually, I think Mard Geer here as a free unit, he is really a good unit. Especially if you guys just started playing this game, this unit is gonna be a really good help for you. So if you ever need a status infliction unit and a BB attack buffer in your squad, especially on a mono dark squad, I think this Mard Geer, even as a free unit, he is very much usable. As for the build for Mard Geer, I think I will take the 30 skill points on the last two, which is the double activation. And then I will take the BB attack boost at another 30 skill points, that's 60. Of course, I will take the boost to all parameters, which is at 20 skill points, that's 80. And the last remaining 20 skill points, you can either take the spark damage boost or take both of the attack boost, which is relative to remaining HP, and the other one is the BB gauge over 50%. Up to you guys. And I really do think Lucy is pretty good for a mono light squad, but on outside use I think not so optimized, and she's also a good utility buffer for your squad, so not bad. As for Mard Geer, I think this guy for a free unit, he's really good. And I think that's all on Lucy and Mard Geer. I will not summon tonight. I will probably summon tomorrow morning. So I guess I'll see you guys there. Now it's time to sleep, and I thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.